Alright, what's going on, everyone? So here's the thing, right? I have played Magic for 20 years. I've also played Magic Arena since before it was officially released. I was a part of the closed beta, but there's one thing I've never done on Arena. There's one thing I've never done, and that is play one of these events. I've just never done this. I've never spent gold. I can just play ranked, right? I've never entered one of these. So I was curious, like, is this worth it? It's 2,500 gold. It's not terrible. Quick draft is 5,000. Premier draft is 10,000. So 2,500, not as bad. It is play until you get 3 losses, like most events. So on average, we're going to go 3-3, get 200 gems. So 200 gems for 2,500 gold, which isn't terrible. The downside, of course, is quick draft. Well, you get to keep all the cards you draft. You're basically buying cards, right? So you're not doing that here, which seems worse, but there is a much bigger top end. You're looking at 500 gems, which doesn't sound like much, but remember this is half the price of a quick draft. So quick draft is 5,000, so if you do this twice, you're looking at 1,000 gems, 6 packs. Is that good? I don't know. Let's just try it anyway. Why not? The question is, what deck should I play? I don't know. Do you want to see all my Explorer decks? I have so many Explorer. Are these all Explorer decks? I think these are all Explorer decks. It's not showing my standard. No, it's showing my standard decks and stuff too. Never mind. I thought it would just show my Explorer decks. I guess we just play Spirits. Do we want to play Spirits? I kind of want to play. I want to play something fast. Let's play Spirits. Another thing I'm curious about is what's the matchmaking like in these? Are we ranking? Are we getting matched up based on? Oh, what am I doing here? I guess I'll keep this. Are we getting matched up based on our rank? Or is this just like random? Are we getting matched up randomly? Ooh, that's not what I want to cast. I want this. So I think I play Ascendant Spirit, hold up, slip out the back since they're playing black. Attack for 2. Great. Yeah, pass the turn. Yeah, they're in black, so I don't want to tap out first Shacklegeist. But if this is just like literally I could be matched up against anyone regardless of rank, maybe that's an advantage for me having played the game for 20 years. Nothing. All right, my turn. Great. So I guess we play Shacklegeist. Not getting any flash creatures, which is interesting, but that's fine. I guess we attack for 3. So opponent's an Abzan. Sure thing. Is it Abzan Greasefang then? I would imagine these sleeves are pretty cool. I would imagine these are fairly competitive, right? Yeah, I'll slip out the back that. Actually, I could just... Oh no, it costs 2. Resolve. I was gonna say I could just level it up, but I cannot. So I could tap out and attack with Yeah, I think it's better just to kill them quickly. They're not gonna have a ton of control. Let's do this. Probably get them dead as quickly as possible. Hope we don't die this turn. That's fine. No. Great. So, what? I guess we animate. We attack. And then we can actually level this up like so. Alright, well that's a win. Nice. Nice little trick there with the Vigilance, allowing me to level up the Ascendant Spirit. Yeah, I would imagine the decks are more competitive here, right? They're not gonna... No one's gonna be playing jank in these, I would imagine, because there's risk now with the entry fee. So we've got 50 gems. That doesn't feel great. But that went smoothly. Once I realized what the deck was, I got kind of scared. I was like, oh crap, I could die at any minute. We're going first again. That's great. We'll keep this. Not the most exciting hand. Double Spectral Sailors. Not great, but we got Rattle Chains. We got counter spells. Alright, it's a mirror match. Going first in a mirror match is nice. Attack for 1. Pass the turn. We'll hold up, counter spell, see if there's a relevant spirit. Take 1. Probably want to counter like Curious Obsession and stuff like that. Alright, we will flash in Rattle Chains. Lofty Denial is fine. Perfect. So this allows me to play a spirit and still have counterspell up. Hit for 1, pass the turn. Probably just level this up now, right? Pay 2 for it. No, not yet. Nothing. Another one of those. I can play this and still have a counter spell. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah, so I can counter their counter. This resolves. Hit for 4. They go to 14. Supreme Phantom of their own. No blocks because they can pump it. Turn it into a 2/3. And it'll be a 3/4 because it's getting pumped by this. Another Supreme Phantom. So I could animate Faceless Haven. I think it's better to Supreme Phantom, counter their counter spell if they cast one. Yeah. Counter this. Great. Attack. They can jump here, that's fine. It's not really a jump, they don't lose their creature, but they go to 8. So I'm out of gas, but I got these Faceless Havens. So I'm the aggro applying pressure deck. They have a 5/5 though. Okay, so I think I just have to be aggro, right? So if I attack all out, they block this, they take 3/6. Yeah, they're dead. Most likely. Very close to it anyway. Animate, attack. So they should take out one of my Supreme Phantoms. But they lose theirs, so it's a Supreme Phantoms trade, basically. Oh, and they're just dead. That was lethal. Alright, well, we're 2-0. So that guarantees a pack, right? That's 1 pack. 75 gems. So the gems really ramp up if you can get the 3 wins. From 75 to 200. Alright. So we've seen 2 tier 1 decks. Gonna pay attention to that as well. We've gone first like every game, so that's nice. I always complain about never going first. It's finally... Which one am I playing here? Since I'm going first, I'm probably pressuring. I'll play this first. If I was going second, I might play this because it's a little bit more defensive. We are in a mirror match again. Mausoleum Wanderer. Supreme Phantom. That's perfect for all these 1-drops I have. I think I'm going to tap out for this. I don't have a counter spell anyway. And attack for 2. I went first in the mirror match, so once again, I'm probably trying to pressure. So drawing Supreme Phantom and lots of 1-drops is probably good. Curious Obsession. Alright. Yeah, we just block here, right? They have 1 mana open. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That was a mistake. I said I was pressuring and then I blocked, which is the opposite of what I want to do when I'm trying to pressure. I should have just taken the damage and then swung back. Let them draw. Alright. Sure. So I can tap their thing down this turn. Tap this. Tap these. That doesn't attack. And that forces them to sacrifice the thing. Can we try to bait a counter spell with this? You want to counter that. They didn't counter that. Alright, well this is probably going to get countered, I assume. Yeah. Resolve. So I'm going to attack for 4. I'm going to tap down one of their blockers so they can't double block. I don't think they would. But, you know, just in case. So they can hit me back for potentially 5 if they have Supreme Phantom. Significantly more than that, but I think the big issue with this game is I didn't draw counter spells. It's hard to interact here. Alright, so I can Supreme Phantom and pump one of these. They have 1 card. Okay, that's good. So I think I just go all in. I got a pressure. Yeah, they can tap stuff. I still pressure though, which is good. Yep. I'm gonna tap down 2 of my things. Yep. So we attack. All my cards are revealed. I have no cards, so we'll just do this stupidly. Main phase, not going to do any trickery. Great, that's 3-0. It's 3-0. This feels easier than ranked. Maybe it is just complete random matchups. No rank considered. I mean, I'm like bronze rank, but that's 200 gems. I need a few hundred more to get the mastery pass for Phyrexia, so that's my main goal here. But yeah, I don't know if you ever saw it. There was a big like conspiracy. I almost did a video about it, but I didn't know all the details, so I didn't want to put a video out when I'm like sketchy on exactly what's happening. But there was a whole like conspiracy thing where there's a hidden MMR. You have your seasonal rank, which is really like superficial, which it's really based on how much you play, because you get 2 notches up and 1 down when you win or lose up until platinum. That's just like a superficial kind of public thing to make you want to grind. And then there was a hidden profile MMR, and the findings were that people with high public MMRs were getting different matchups in the same rank as people with low MMRs. So like if a new player gets on and they grind up to platinum, and a old player is also at platinum, they'll have completely different matchups. Like you have people with low like profile MMRs being matched up with like people still using starter decks, whereas like experienced players, if they don't play for a few months and come back, even if they're like bronze rank, they're still being matched up against like other really experienced players, which is probably a good thing overall, of course. It just makes the whole public rank thing just kind of awkward. And this might be these events just might be full random, like just whoever's playing gets matched up, which benefits me, because like if I'm playing in silver rank, I'm not playing against like actual silver rank players, if that whole hidden MMR thing is right. Whereas because like my silver rank players are going to be different than a newer player's silver rank players. So yeah, it's just all been kind of weird. But so far, I mean, we're 3-0. This is just very bad for me, huh? I say all this, but I feel like this is not a winning. Let's go ahead and play this, actually. I can't attack here. No attacks. I will probably counter like basically anything. I haven't drawn Curious Obsession once in all of my games, huh? That's not so great. Yep. No blocks. Bishop of Wings. Alright, I'll counter that. Not what I want to counter. And I am looking flooded here. Alright. I'm feeling like this is not winnable in the slightest. They play like any big angel. I mean, just this is owning me. I can't really do anything about it. Yep. Oh, they're... So speaking of big angels, that's one of those. Alright, we'll play this. Great. This doesn't matter, whatever. Slip out the back. Alright. Ascendant Spirit. I mean, I probably have to just do this, right? You want to trade? Okay, they didn't want to. I kind of suspected that they wouldn't. Yeah, this is, I feel like it's just going to be a bad matchup. Like every single time. No blocks. I mean, they're out of cards, so that's good. And now we can play a 1-drop and also attack still. So let's do this. Let's attack for 4. You want to trade? They don't want to trade. I think I'm just gonna play this because I don't have the mana for this. I'm animating this every turn. Hits me for 2. No blocks. Supreme Phantom. So I can play that, still animate Faceless Haven, right? So we'll play this. Great. Animate this. And we got lucky, they kind of ran out of gas here. I will attack with Rattle Chains now. I mean, it's not doing much, right? So they go to 9. Go to 10. I do always forget that Rattle Chains lets you cast all your spirits at instant speed. Yeah, I believe we just animate this. Go to combat. So attack with these. That's 9. So do we just go all out? I think so, because we can play these instant speed thanks to rattle chains. You may cast spirits as though they had flash, which is going to pump this up by 2. Great. So, play this. Collected company. How much do they have? Okay, so I can sacrifice counter target instant sorcery unless they pay X, where X is its power. So I can play this, make it a 3/3, sacrifice, counter. So these trade, they go to 4, and what they have here is going to be huge. If they have another collected company, that's a big yikes. Youthful Valkyrie's not terrible. They still have 4 mana open, so they could have another collected company. I gotta just go, I think. Okay, yes. Holy crap. Okay, 4-0. 4-0. That was scary, but we got through it. Okay, so we're at 300 gems, 1 pack. I mean, I guess if we win, it feels good. Feeling pretty good. Alright. Highball. This looks like a red player. We do not go first. 2 Mausoleum Wanderers. Okay, we have lots of 1-drops and a Supreme Phantom. We'll keep this. Our plan is to go wide. Don't be... Okay, so white aggro. So we'll play a Wanderer. It might be better to play 2 2-drops or 2 1-drops into Supreme Phantom. Ooh, this is going to be fast, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, never mind. I definitely want Mausoleum Wanderer. I want 2 of those. No blocks. Land. Maybe I do want Rattle Chains. No, I think I want this. That pumps there. This. That pumps both of those. Attack for 3. So we equalize the damage. We're both at 17. Next turn, I can either... Ooh, this is fast. I can play Supreme Phantom, pump everything. Might be better to play Rattle Chains first. Alright, so... I want Supreme Phantom to block these 1/1s. No blocks here. Go to 11. Another Supreme Phantom. Holy... Alright, so... Supreme Phantom. Great. So this is just an aggro. Who can aggro who faster? I'm losing right now. I do have slip at the back. That can help. You're tapped out. You're tapped out. Oh, I attacked with a non-flyer. I can phase something out or something. I didn't realize... Yeah, this doesn't have flying yet. Whoops. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I forgot that doesn't have flying. I wasn't supposed to attack with that. So I guess I phase it out. They take 6. So I wanted to phase out one of their attackers. They were going to attack me. I could phase out Adeline. Because this is a tempo game, right? So even though it gets a counter, this game's going to be over in a couple turns. Like a turn or 2. 3. Fine. I think we lose. So basically I would have phased this out. Taken, what, 3, 6, 7. Oh, well that's annoying. Yeah, I could... Fine. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Yeah. Alright, we'll block a 2/2. Go to 3. This is, bad. So we can play this. This spirit can't be targeted. We can play this. I can attack for 4. They trade, that's fine. Go to 7. So I just need to survive this attack first. I don't know what can help me win, but I need to survive this attack first. So if they attack all out, we block here on the 4. We can block the 3/2 with the 2/4. We can block a 2/2 with the 2/4. Actually, they have lethal. Yeah, okay. It's lethal regardless. Dang. Alright, that's our first loss. So we're 3-1, 4-1? Whatever we are. Not bad. Another curious thing is, do you get matched up based on your record? Like, as you get deeper into your event, are you more likely to get matched up against people who are also deep into their events, which would indicate that they're, doing better. So in theory, it gets more and more difficult the further you get along. And I just don't know how any of the matchmaking works. We're going second again. This hand looks fine. Do I have Curious Obsession in this build? I'm thinking not so far. I have not drawn one. So we're going second. This is the Rakdos Sacrifice deck. I think I still want Mausoleum Wanderer. I'll try to put some pressure on. Probably don't play Shacklegeist. Probably hold up Rattle Chains. Just hit them for 1. Well, fine. Here, we'll do the classic. You have to pay 1 for it. They should just decline. But maybe we'll get their mana tapped. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. So definitely gonna play Rattle Chains now. Okay, there is Curious Obsession. It does exist. Alright, we are gonna do nothing. We'll flash in Rattle Chains. Whoops. Flash in Rattle Chains, put Curious Obsession on it. Would like a counter spell against this deck. Take 1. They tap out. Oh, that's rough. Alright. So they can... This is... Yeah, so I can't really... They can just sacrifice that. Oof. We are brick walling now. So I want 2 toughness. We'll play this. Can't block. Ideally, like next turn, we draw a land. And I can... Supreme Phantom. Never mind. To make this a 3/3. Which makes these a little bit more safer to add. Alright. Well, at least they're just killing all my stuff. And not me, but I'm going to take 3 here. Witch's Oven. We're out of cards, so that's good. That is not a land. I'd rather play something with 2 toughness than 1. Alright, so they're low on cards. I just need to get a turn here to play Supreme Phantom or Curious Obsessions, and that's going to allow Den to animate. Yeah. Shoot. Alright. We're not drawing lands. I mean, I could play double Curious Obsession and probably draw a land, right? They can't kill this. So we're banking on drawing a land here. We got 2 draws. Take action. That's not a land. Take action. Alright, we got 1. The bad news is... They can just kill it, right? They can sacrifice their goblin. They didn't. Yeah, sack the goblin. Ooh, that's even worse. Alright, so I'm not... I'm dead if this is a land. It looks like it's not. They kill this. They hit me. Okay. Go to 5. Go to 4. Go to 3. They should kill my Ascendant Spirit. So this is over. I don't know why they didn't. I'm dead if they just kill my spirit. I'm dead regardless. Okay, they had a removal. Alright, well, we went 4-0 into 0-2. That's not great. So maybe the further you go along, maybe you do get matched up against higher one. Because it always feels like when you play these events, it's like, oh, I had such an easy time at the beginning and it got harder and harder. And if they're matching up based on how deep you are into the event, then I guess it makes sense. But I don't know. I have no clue. This is fine. Gonna play Ascendant Spirit first. Yep. Great. Red. So probably just hold up Counterspell. Don't think there's any flash creatures, right? No. We have Gaslight Snare if there's something really bad. If there's not, we can flash in Rattle Chains. How bad is that? Can I erase that? I'm gonna counter it. I'll just counter it. I'll be that guy. I think we just hit for 1 again. And plan to flash in Rattle Chains. I probably should have saved that counter spell for like a Torbrin or Embercleave. But if they have Ember Cleave, then keeping their creatures off the battlefield is just as effective. Play Rattle Chains. Great. This gets Hexproof. Bone Crusher Giant. Fine. Slip out the back. Struggling to get lands in these games. Dang, I can't even play 2 1-drops because I have a colorless land here. I think I'm just going to play Mausoleum Wanderer. Or Mausoleum Wanderer. The 2-drop. Shackle Guys. That's what we're doing. If I can get a board, the Supreme Phantom's more relevant. That's fine. They're a little bit low on cards. So can they... Okay. Fair. Land would be nice. Curious Obsession works as well. That's a land. That's good. Alright, so what are we doing? The toughness here is relevant. So we'll play this. Hit for 2. Pass the turn. Torbran. That's really bad, huh? So do I think they have a 1-drop or a 1 thingy? They don't. Oh, it does 2. Why did I think it does double? My mistake. Well, I made 2 mistakes here. For some reason, I think it does double damage. Like, oh yeah, it just does 2. No, it deals plus. Yeah, you know what it does. I'm the one that doesn't know what it does. Alright, we'll play these. I probably should have animated Faceless Haven and attack, right? I'm just not playing well. Alright, well they could play Bone Crusher Giants now. No blocks. Yep. Alright, go to 9. Let's pump this. They have a burn spell. They do. I can counter it. I guess that's worth it. Because this is going to be bigger. Another land. So let's animate. Attack for 4. So they attack me for too much. I need to save 1 blocker. So probably do this. I can actually phase out. Let's see, I can attack for 4, 5, 6, 7. If they tap all their mana again, I can phase out Torbran. Let's do a risky play here. This is high risk. So what I do is I let them attack me for a lethal again. They should hit me for 9. And then I slip out the back Torbran. Yep. I passed through my... Oh my god. So how much we have? 4, 5, 6... We have lethal on the backswing and I passed through my... Jesus. Alright, whatever. So we went 4 and 3. And I absolutely threw at the end. We went 4-0 into 0-3. So we went like pretty much perfectly even. So that gives me enough gems. It's a Kaldheim pack. Enough gems to buy the Mastery Pass. So by comparison, I guess we just open our pack. Oh, I have a lot of packs. Let's open a few packs. Oh, I have the Vault too. I've gotten a lot of that card. Sure. Nice. I do want to try the Soldier deck. And our prize pack from this event, which has a Mythic Wildcard, okay. So by comparison, right, if we had quick drafted, so if we went 4 and 3 here, we'd get 450 gems. I just got 300, though keep in mind, this is double the price, right? So I could do 2 events, so I would have gotten 600 gems total if I did it twice compared to 450 here. So obviously that's better. The downside here, of course, is, well, I would quick draft Nukapan and I'd get all the cards I open. So overall, I would say these events, those events, I'm not on the page, are much worse, right? They are low stakes, but also like, man, if I'd won one more game, it would have been much better. Two packs? Yeah, I don't know. I guess the only goal here is to try to grind 7 wins for these play-in points. But overall, I think you're probably further ahead sticking to quick draft if you're looking to acquire gems and cards for your collection. So, yeah, there you go. That's all. That's my assessment. It was fine. It was a perfectly okay, not exceptionally great event. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.